But I was busy saying it's just very exciting. We spoke about it yesterday, but we've got a lot more seats on this vehicle now, 1,000 more to be exact, through a server in Los Angeles. And yesterday and this morning there were still open seats, if you want to call it that, or slots. So those of you that maybe want to have some other friends or family, anyone else that's keen to get on, there should be some space available. I presume the secret won't be there for very long. Well spotted, James. Yeah. Let's try and get a view through the trees. How's that? There's a little gap straight through the tree. Can we see him through there? Not. To the left a little bit. No. Well spotted, James. That's a female giraffe, looks like a sort of a young adult. What I mean with that is she's mature, but she doesn't look like an old giraffe. She's still got a little bit taller to get, and she'll also get a little bit heavier with time. We're just bugang that in Glomiti.
Yeah.
Guys, yeah, I think let's just quickly need to have a talk with Aubrey quickly, so maybe let's just go back to the warthog for a brief break. I want to see what his plan is. There's still some tracks, or we're just going in there. We're going to have to be a little bit patient. It's also easier to let them take the lead. Both of them are very experienced trackers, plus they've got a tracker on the vehicle, so they can actually just solely focus on that. Quite handy if we could be that giraffe at the moment. Being 9-10 feet tall with incredible eyesight would be quite a handy thing at the moment. But so we're going to try our best. Sorry, I'm talking one thing and thinking another. I'd really like to find this leopard this afternoon. Again? No. Okay, you stop at Nkonzo or you just bugang?
We do them where they cross. Maybe we take them in from the ground.
Okay, copy. Up in those trees, that would be a good spot as well. James, well spotted. Yes, well spotted. Before I can buga the nyama there in that Ntoma there in the Skovanim. What was again?
No?
Yeah, Uncle, it looks like I can booger the Nyama on that big Ntoma there in this colony.
Okay, got it.
James, well spotted. Let's let me just try and move. Actually, let's have a quick look at that. Actually, with the camera, we can just make sure that it is actually there. A little bit lower down.
Heading
There.
west towards the correlate.
That's the foot of the... Can't make out the leopard there, but let's go have a closer look. Yeah, sorry guys, James was just saying that this is quite an exciting part of the whole experience as well. It's just actually trying to get to some of these places sometimes.
You mean to some Bundu badge? Jeez, it's quite a big one, man.
Yeah, no, that's... Just have a quick look at the carcass there. There you can see the legs hanging down. The main body, if you want, or the main meat is still a bit higher up. Again, I can't actually see a leopard just yet, but we're going to have to just look around more carefully. Not the easiest of places to get a car into either. Sorry guys. The Alps I can booger the Nyama, but can't booger Ingwe, maybe in the Slatin underneath.
Okay, cool.
Let's just see. I'm going to give Aubrey a minute or so. He did the tracking, he found those tracks and he followed it in. We just helped him find it. So we're just going to give him some preference to go around. He's also a little bit more maneuverable than we are, and hopefully see if there's something on the ground. And in the meantime, James is craning his neck around. So come on, James.
There was movement up top there.
Done some good spotting already. The giraffe is just up there as well somewhere.
Should have been... There he is. Yeah,
The giraffe or the leopard?
yeah, giraffe. Just walked away.
Okay, let's just move a little bit. Always exciting, the search and the trying to find things. Keep in mind, as yet, we don't actually know if we're going to see the leopard. It might just have put the food up there. And also, from the track I saw back there, you're right there. It's a buffalo thorn, not the nicest of trees. The tricky thing with this is that from the track I think this should be beacon male, which is a young male. Beautiful leopard, but he's a little bit shy. He's not quite as used to vehicles as some of the other leopards in this area. So it might be that he's just stashed the meat up there and moved on again. So I have to see now. Now again, just look at that area, look at the thick stuff in there. It's right in a little, what we call a drainage line, or a very, very small trickle of a riverbed. That's why you've got this big tree growing. It's one of my favorite trees actually. It's called in Shangaan, it's called a Ntoma.